Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be treating a very interesting topic under exothermic and endothermic reaction, and that is the energy profile diagram of an endothermic reaction and an exothermic reaction. So we're going to be comparing the two. So listen as I explain the parts. Now I explained that an endothermic reaction is a reaction in which there is absorption of heat from the environment, and the enthalpy change is usually positive. So let's look at the profile diagram that shows how the reaction occurs. Now, at the beginning of an endothermic reaction, the heat is usually low. The heat content is low. So let's assume this is the energy pathway, and this is the reaction pathway. Now, on level 1, the heat of reactant here at the beginning is on level 1. And at the end of the reaction, this is the heat content, the heat of the product. And can you see the level? It is now 2. So at the beginning, the heat is 1. At the end, the heat content is 2. And to get the energy, the heat change or enthalpy change in such reaction, it is usually calculated as HP minus HR. By the time we deduct the HR from HP, we end up getting a positive value, which is 1. So that accounts for the reason why an endothermic reaction, the heat change in an endothermic reaction is usually positive, because at the beginning the heat is low, at the end more heat is absorbed. So the heat of the product is now greater than the heat of the reaction. And so let's look at the part of this energy profile diagram. This part, when the reaction is just beginning, this is the level. By the time the reactants are changing and they are changing to product, there is a place here which is the intermediate level, and that is where the activated complex is. That's the complex between the reactant and the product that will be formed. Now, when the reaction is totally forming the product, at this point, the product is formed. So this place, the energy required for the reaction to occur, for the reactant to form product, is required to climb this level. And that energy is the activation energy. Can you see this arrow? It shows the activation energy. This arrow is labeled as X. So in all energy profile diagram, we have an activation energy, which is the energy, the minimum energy required for a reaction to occur. So let's quickly look at an exothermic reaction. Don't forget, in an endothermic reaction, heat is low at the beginning. At the end, heat is absorbed. So HP is more than HR. For an exothermic reaction, at the beginning of the reaction, there is more heat. And in an endothermic reaction, there is a need to get in more heat at the beginning for the reaction to occur because the heat is low. So such kind of reaction involving thermal decomposition, maybe heating a compound to give you product, is an example of an endothermic reaction. While in an exothermic reaction, at the end of the reaction, it will be released to the environment. So in that case, the container will be very hot, or any medium used will be hot. Now, at the beginning of the reaction, the heat content is higher. So heat of reactant here in an exothermic reaction is greater than the heat of product at the end. Let's assume the heat of reactant is 2. And then at the end, it is 1. So to calculate the enthalpy change or heat change in this case, is deducting the heat of reactants, which is 2, from the heat of product, which is 1. We end up getting a negative value, which is minus 1. That accounts for the reason why the heat content of an exothermic reaction is usually negative. So because at the beginning, the heat is higher, at the end, it is released. So we have low heat at the end. Now, look at this energy profile diagram too. We have the activated complex. We have the activation energy, the minimum energy required for such reaction to occur. So this shows the energy profile diagram of an exothermic and an endothermic reaction. Watch out for my video on the effect of catalyst on the rate of chemical reaction, which will be shown on an energy profile diagram. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press on the notification bell. Share my videos. Thank you.